think is the typical lifestyle of somebody that lives here?
Party, dress up. Like I love just going out, looking good, partying, and then also getting ready to work tomorrow morning.
Oh, lifestyle is either work, or party.
And what do you think is like the typical lifestyle of somebody that lives here?
I think there might be some. It might be some people that's very rich.
Yeah.
Because there are so many casinos.
Yeah.
Casinos. Yeah.
Hello, welcome back. I'm Lorelai and I'm here with my friend Joey, and today we're going to talk about what it's like to live in Las Vegas from a local perspective, such as ours. We want to talk about this question in regards to our personal experiences. I was born and raised here,
I migrated here.
but you've been living here for a long time.
Oh yeah, for like years.
Yeah.
So I'm a less vegan. No kidding.
There are many stereotypes in Las Vegas, and we are here to dissect them, dispel them, validate them, and here we go. Gambling, partying, sex, drugs, money,
Yes.
all that kind of stuff. Sin City.
You know, if it ain't naughty, it's not Las Vegas, I guess.
I think the city of Las Vegas uses that to their advantage to try to get more tourists here because
That's so true.
it's a good place for like bachelorette parties. Like come to Vegas and like just party and rock out.
Yeah, like living here, I don't know how much fun it is to be a kid living out here. You know.
I mean, I grew up here, and I turned out okay.
we both like looks to the camera. No, I think everybody. I think having a wholesome childhood is here now because you have so much more options.
The question I get asked the most when I travel and I tell them I'm from Las Vegas is like, well, what's it like to live there? Like, you must party all the time or gamble or that type of thing. One time in the airport, I did have someone ask me if I lived in a hotel or casino. And I will say, well, I mean, I guess like it is kind of a thing now because people live in like the beer towers in Cosmo, right?
Yes.
Is that,
Awesome, like luxury towers.
When people ask me like, oh man, like that must be so crazy living there,
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, I'm always like,
Yeah.
like I guess I'm so used to living there. It's kind of just like a regular city to me at this
Yeah.
point, you know. There's housing developments, the white picket fence, offices,
Oh,
people with
gosh.
regular jobs that have nothing to do with hospitality. So outside of those jobs, there's also a strong military presence here. There's 2 Air Force installations, so you'll meet a lot of people that are in the Air Force or the reserves, especially if you live like closer to these installations, like north side of town.
We do have like an assortment of colorful people and demographics in Las Vegas nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
so.
those Jesus loving billboard Korean Mike say I don't even know, like
Yes, people of all types of like backgrounds, cultures, ethnicities, religious beliefs. There is an interesting contrast between like the Sin City vibe and then the religious aspects here. There is a strong religious presence, and you'll see billboards on and around the strip that are like "Repent now" or
but
something like that.
It's okay, that's why you have all these LGBTQIA plus people to represent.
Were you trying to think if there were any more letters to that?
Yeah. I want to be inclusive.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm trying to be inclusive. But we're
I
also
am a
confused.
cis man, and I go by the pronouns he, him, and his. Also, just trying to be PC, but not too PC, because we're wet.
We went up to a few strangers and asked their opinions about what it was like to live in Las Vegas.
Yeah. I really like the perspectives of those who like have come to call Las Vegas their own as well. I think hearing their insights and what they've made of the city, like in terms of their own experiences.
is it like living here as a local?
Stay away from
And here we are.
the city is really transient. It takes a little while to get to know people here.
Uh-huh.
It took me a couple years to get like my posse, to get my friends.
I've lived here for about 7 years now, and before I moved here, I assumed when I was off the clock, I was going to be partying every day and like celebrating fireworks, you know, Vegas style. But realistically, it's so much like any other city you're going to find. I come to the Strip maybe twice a year for big events.
Yeah.
And other than that, it's just your normal suburbia life. And you have your same shopping centers, you have your same movie theaters, and the only difference is when you get people who aren't living in Vegas, you always get the question of, oh my God, isn't it a blast to live in Vegas?
Yeah.
Anybody that comes here from out of town, I guarantee you'll have plans to do a lot of different things.
Yes.
You'll never get them done
Yes.
in one trip.
And keep an open mind, because what you think you didn't want to do will be the most fun you've ever had.
Right.
Thank you.
Oh, I did think of a question.
Yes.
How do you like living in Las Vegas?
I like it because of the access. I love it because, well, it's not so much a 24-hour town anymore.
I know, right?
I wish, but pre-pandemic, I loved that I could have a craving for Chinese food and just like go out there and grab it and not have the constraints of like timing. I know in California, if I wanted to get a drink, like it's a hard stop at 2 a.m. But here, you can get a drink.
There's no limit.
Yeah. But you could also get a drink while you're gambling. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, we did. When we visited some of the casinos, we did try to put in a little bit of money
Little-
just to test our luck.
Rubbed it for luck.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't win because, you know, you rarely do. The stats aren't great.
Yeah.
But yeah, they do offer you free drinks. They want to pump you full of alcohol so that you keep spending your money there.
And then you don't like notice there's no like clocks anywhere or windows, so you can
Yeah.
never tell what time. It
Yeah, they
is.
want to like suck you into a time hole and a money hole for that.
Yeah.
And also the ATMs there. Remember when I went to the ATM? I just wanted to get like $20, and it was
Oh
like
my
a
God.
$10 fee. And most ATMs, they only let you take out like I don't know, a couple $100 maybe.
Mhm.
Like there it was like, oh, take up to $3,000 out. Dude,
Yeah.
they rig this stuff because they want you. So there are different parts of the Strip. There's kind of the Strip proper, which is your main casinos. Like we had gone to the Bellagio.
Mhm.
And then there's north of the Strip, which is like East Fremont or Fremont area. That's a little bit more local, but still pretty touristy.
Michael
Or-
Jackson still lives on the Fremont Street.
He's here. He's just hiding in plain sight in Fremont Street in Las Vegas.
Did we ever capture a video of like the fat police women? Like just like
no.
literally just like
No, I wanted
savagely
to.
beating the guy.
No, yeah, I just barely missed the mark on being able to film that, but yeah, that was pretty entertaining. So like two
And for all.
fake lady policemen, or I don't know, maybe they were real. It's new uniforms. They're
Yeah.
just like whipping this guy in the middle of a crowd.
What's so funny is they had boots, they had boobs. Yeah.
They had all the B's.
I was like,
Boots, boobs, and boobies.
thanks for the memories.
I think I said boobies twice. I meant booty.
I said memories.
Memories. There's south of the Strip, which you have Town Square. I would say that's definitely more local and
That's
laid back.
definitely more local.
But yeah, you can still get down. Like we had gone.
Hell yeah.
We had gone to Stoney's, and that was that was pretty poppin'.
It was poppin'. I enjoyed the line dancing. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I just make up the moves when I go there. I don't.
Based on like what your budget is as well. Say don't have that big of a budget. Thankfully, like properties already have free features that in their own right stand as features. Like for Bellagio, the fountains,
Yeah.
they come on like what, every 20 minutes? Or is it
I
every
think it
30
was
minutes?
something like every half hour, and then after a certain point in the night, maybe like 7 p.m., it's like every 15 minutes or
And
something
it's a
like
water
that.
show, yeah.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. It draws in a lot of crowds, right, for sure. And then if you go in, they have the arboreum, if you're into like artsy plant.
Yeah. Oh, and we saw that really derpy polar bear.
Fergalicious, derbalicious, make the boys go loco.
Nailed it. We have a lot of shows.
Yeah, there's tons of shows here. There's Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil is a big one.
Yeah, that's
and
a
they
big
have
one.
Different variations, very artsy. We
Yep.
have the Blue Man Group.
Jabberwockies, tons of
Oh,
like a variety,
so
variety of
good.
shows.
America's
Yeah.
Got Talent is also filmed here too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And so is America's Ninja or America's Next Top Ninja or
What?
Ninja Warriors. I know that like they train in parkour.
Yeah, and they're also America's Next Top Model.
Nightclubs. Oh my god. Did we talk about the nightclub scene yet?
No, but I think it was kind of implied when we talked about like how crazy parties are here.
Oh my god, yeah. There's you name it, there's a nightclub for it. There's like
There's tons of nightclubs.
Excess, which is like a swimming pool themed nightclub. Let's see. There's Jet. It's like
I've
three
never heard of
different.
Jet.
It used to be like in Treasure Island. It's like 3 rooms, 3 different noise. I call it noise, but 3 different
Noise
music.
zones.
Yeah, 3 different noise zones.
That's how you know you're
Noise.
getting old. You're like, I think you got a noise room over here, a noise room is like, you mean music?
I do have to say too, like, there's so many hotels that are like, hey, we're gonna build it. Oh no, just kidding. Like,
Oh, like Fontainebleau?
I mean, yeah. There's
That was
even
me trying to say it like a French way, but also
Le
not really
Fontaine.
committing to it.
Le Fontaine.
Le Fontainebleau.
For all of you like internet sleuths out there, I want you guys to find where all the secret bars are. I don't know if you've heard about this.
Yeah, there's some secret bars. Like I know Commonwealth downtown, they have like a speakeasy, secret speakeasy.
At the Palms, I know that there's a secret back part to the barbecue place. And then like there's also this one place where it looks like an arcade, but if you pull like this specific arcade little thing, it like leads you to an actual bar. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of those.
Oh yeah, so we've started to get sports teams. So there's
Mhm.
the Raider Stadium.
Yep.
There's the
For
T-Mobile Arena.
football.
Yep, T-Mobile Arena where we have the hockey games.
Yes. Vegas Golden Knights. I don't know why I was struggling to say that. I love you, VGK. Yeah, we have Vegas Golden Knights. And if you've ever attended a game and they're singing the Star Spangled Banner, is that the name of the song?
Our national song.
Is
Yeah.
that our national? Oh my god, how un-American of me. Hey guys, I live in Las Vegas, but I don't know what we sing at the national anthem.
Time to go back.
But it is the Star Spangled Banner, right?
The Star Spangled Banner.
Star Spangled. I hate that word. I officially hate that word. I don't know what
Spangled.
Star Sprangled.
Star Spangled. Star Spackled.
Oh no! Don't take away my citizenship. Oh god. But in all honesty, like if you ever attended a game and they're singing the Star Spangled Banner, there's a part in the song where they're like, where they're saying the word night, and then like it's such a crescendo. Everybody in
Says
the
it super loud all at
it
once.
is like
If it's your first time, you're gonna be like,
yeah. I know I was
Yeah.
like, holy shit, they love their night, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm not a big sports person, but it's fun to go anyway, just for like the energy and the entertainment factor that's in there. I think because we are Las Vegas, at the beginning of the game, they'll put on a little show, and they have like the theatrics that's trademark for Las Vegas, where I think a lot of other places wouldn't typically have that. But
And shout out to all my tennis players out there. Las Vegas is a fantastic place to play tennis, and it's the birthplace of Andre Agassi.
who dat?
What? Okay.
I don't know. You're the tennis guy, not me.
Oh, thanks. No, I
know
love-
Serena Williams.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned some Haitian
Naomi
Japanese chick.
Osaka.
that
Oh, I love her.
Yeah.
Oh God, yes, I love Naomi Osaka as well. One thing I must say is I wish Las Vegas had better public transportation,
Yeah, I do too.
like our own subway or something.
Yeah.
but Elon Musk's company called the Boring Company. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I know, that was confusing when I first read it. I was like, is that supposed to be like punny or something?
Yeah, it is. It is, but yeah, he's tunneling. No, it's apparently like these constructs are supposed to help vehicles, I guess, travel faster between the convention center and wherever. I don't even know which hotel it is at. But for those who want the bullet train built, for God's sakes, build it already.
Yeah, the public transport leaves something to be desired here. I think there is a bus though that runs up and down the strip.
Just like the monorail.
Yeah,
For $13, you guys, you can take the monorail pass. You can start, I believe, at like Mandalay Bay, and then it takes you all the way down to Sahara.
Yeah, I will say there's actually been a few people that have commented this to me. You know, especially like people that are from Europe that are visiting here, where in Europe it's a little bit more compact. You know, in the U.S. in Las Vegas, especially as a newer development compared to like the eastern part of the U.S., we're a little bit more spread out. And I've had a few people tell me like, oh my God, like the casinos are so far apart. I went to one and thought I could just walk there and it was like taking forever.
Yeah.
So
we have like wide birthing streets. They're just wider, you guys. Oh, speaking of wide, we talked about strip clubs, right? Man, we got Magic Mike, Thunder from Down Under, and the Chippendales.
Not the Chippendales.
I used to call them that, Chippendales. But we do have that kind of stuff for the ladies as well.
Again, for the bachelorette parties.
Oh my God, I do have to say, I did see a lot of newlyweds. We're also known for like quick drive-through weddings.
Yeah, that part's true.
It's like you want to get weird, and then
Yeah, you want to get married really quick? You come here and do it.
Yeah, it's a very three words that come to mind: transient, wild. I was gonna be like sweaty. It's hot. It's hot for sure. Well, stereotypes is true about the heat. So it does get really, very hot. Really hot in Las Vegas.
It's normal to get like 120 degrees here during the summer, like in the thick of it. It's crazy.
Fun fact. I wanted to test and see if those manholes, the sewers, like the manhole, I wanted to see if you can cook an egg on top of it. So I took Pam and I cracked an egg over. Holy crap, it did. All you OG Las Vegans, you know that Wet n Wild used to be more central to the strip, and they took that Wet n Wild away, and now it's in the South.
For people who don't know, Wet n Wild, is this a strip club or?
Oh God, good point. Holy crap, because Wet n Wild. Look at those
With a
words.
name like that in Las Vegas, your mind automatically goes to one place.
So if you're really hot and you want to get sopping wet, go into a water park. That's what Wet n Wild is. You have slides galore. You can squirt each other, water guns. For being a remote city in a valley in the middle of the desert, we do have some pretty good eats in town.
And a lot of different options.
Yes, especially vegan. I'm a meatitarian. Wait, there's no such thing as that. I'm a carnivore. And I do have to say, we enjoyed ourselves at Crossroads. That was good.
Yeah, Crossroads.
At Resorts World, that was really yummy.
I was fine dining, vegan,
and
very delicious.
Yeah, Tacotarian. Shout out to my homies who make the flowers taste like beef.
Tacotarian was really good. It said we went there one night and then we went there the next night because I was we have to go there again.
It was great.
Yeah. The food is a big talking point. A lot of the people that we went up to and asked questions about Las Vegas mentioned the food.
Vegas has all the go-to spots for food. That's all I look forward to. Parties are for later.
do have out here, as well as the gay options. There's a lot more gay options, and like the tourism brings a lot more like men out here to expose the gay community.
Yeah.
So they're much more accepting out here. So that's what I love about Vegas. I feel like it's much more accepting out here. Just because I feel like when you come here, you're ready for whatever.
Don't just go to the strip. The strip is awesome, but explore actual Las Vegas. We have some good foods, as much as people don't think. I personally think better than Texas, because the Mexican food here is better than Texas, I'm not gonna lie. I went to Austin, Texas. I tried my best. I was like, their Tex-Mex a little more different, but it wasn't the same. Here, we have such a strong Hispanic community that if you want to learn about the culture from Mexico all the way to Salvador and Guatemala, you're able to find people here. Okay, so thank you. Have a time.
I was like, yeah, do we have a Chinatown?
Oh yeah, Chinatown is really good. I love going there for food.
Oh my god, yeah.
The sushi.
You
Well,
would
it depends on
think.
the sushi place, of course.
I love Sushi Neko.
Yes, we went there.
Yeah, such great portions of fish on top of the rice, you guys.
Yeah,
Really well done.
great menu.
Korean barbecue is also great. I love their Vietnamese scene out here. There's one that's cleverly, when you say PHO in Vietnamese,
Pho.
it's pho, right? And so we have a lot of clever names like Pho Kim Long.
It's true.
I really like it when they start using pho in like creative ways. Like there's one where it's like, Jennifer.
I've been to that place.
There's like
Jennifer.
Jennifer, you
Yeah,
have? Well,
I
did you
have.
like it?
Yeah, it was good.
Oh God,
Yeah. I've eaten pho like so much, and I gorged myself on pho until I got sick of it. And now I can't eat it anymore.
Not so fun.
No, it's not so fun anymore.
Well, in the land far away. No kidding. I do like bun ba way. So if you like Vietnamese food, bun ba way is like a good soup alternative. Definitely not for vegans, but it's really good. Let's see. Hot pots. We have hot pots here. Oh, and Michelin star. We have dim sum. We have Tim Ho Wan. It's inside the Palms. It's a Michelin star dim sum.
I actually think I've eaten there before.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's on the first floor.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I've eaten there.
That's a Michelin star restaurant.
interesting.
I didn't know that until I read about it. I was like, oh my god, look at me, fancy. So Michelin.
As far as activities that you can do outside the strip, if you pick any direction within an hour of that, you can find something fun to do that has involved in nature. So like Northwest, we went to Mount Charleston.
As we know that you can do camping there. You can even snowboard.
So you can camp up there, you can ski, you can snowboard.
And then to the west, what do we have in the west?
West, there's Red Rock Canyon.
Oh, my fondest memories of Red Rock is the loop, the scenic loop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We drove through that.
And there's if you're into hiking,
There's stops along the way.
Yes, and my favorite one would be Turtlehead Peak because it's quite how should I say this, a strenuous kind of like hike, but
it's a steep ascent too, right?
It is. So it's definitely not a level one like a sidewalk kind of hike. You really have to sometimes I feel boulder, so you're hopping from one giant rock to the next. It depends, or you can go around. But when you get to the very top, there's like an artillery case, and then there's like this notebook in it, and a pen. You could write it, and it's quite fascinating to see everyone who's ever conquered Turtlehead Peak and how they're feeling and whatever it is that they've wanted to share. Like you see it in that. But yeah. So that's
nice.
the West.
I hiked it a long time ago. I don't remember there being a notebook. Or maybe
it's like an alt. Like you really have to find it, you guys. Like it's at the edge of the
hidden
cliff.
treasure.
Yes, it's literally an artillery kind of case.
Oh, okay.
You pop it open and then instead of bullets, you'll find a diary. Hopefully not a condom like I did. It was so gross. Like,
Ew, a used one?
I mean, no, it was semi. I don't know. Yeah, it was.
And
I
how
guess.
do you know if it's semi-used? Was it open or not?
I guess it was used.
That's disgusting.
Was it by me?
What?
I know.
South of Las Vegas, there's Sloan Canyon Conservation Area.
Mhm.
If you go a little bit further out from that, you can hit California State Line.
Correct.
There's also like
where Las Vegans go to buy lottery tickets.
yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Right over the
yeah.
state line. Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
There's like some shopping there too, actually. Because Las Vegas is situated in a valley, if you go around the edges, around the edge of town, you can get a pretty good vantage point of the city. And it's really nice to see the strip lights.
Yes, I do have to say we're still the brightest.
Mm.
Like I don't know how much more brighter, but there
Lots
was
of light pollution.
yeah, you can't see the stars. Going to the east of Las Vegas, what?
We have Boulder City,
Yes, which is
a charming little town.
yes.
And that is kind of the gateway to Hoover Dam
Mhm.
and Lake Mead.
Lake Mead.
National Recreation Center. They have
Dead
boating. I was gonna start.
Yeah,
with
boating.
The boating you do to find the dead people. So first, the context of the people who don't live here and want to know about that, it's the water levels have been receding quite a bit over the years. I mean, I remember when I was a little kid going to Lake Mead and remembering it at a certain level and looking at it now, and it's such a huge difference.
It is. I got my scuba diving certification, and there used to be like this underwater scuba diving course. It's no longer there, guys. Like.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
Sure.
Well, yeah, there's so many, it's gone so low that apparently now they're finding dead bodies that have been disposed of there, and that's kind of like an issue. Or didn't you mention like people are getting paid to find the bodies?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that's true. But I do hope that the bodies that are found can be like finally put to rest.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm obviously they were put there for nefarious reasons. You
Right.
know, maybe a few of them were like, oh, accidents. We couldn't find the body, but yeah. So I hope that there's some closure that families can get from some of the cold cases.
Well, like speaking of like, well, I'm gonna go back to hiking a little bit. Yeah.
You're gonna stay out of the water.
Yeah, no. So for everybody who loves to hike, there's you can look it up on the internet. It's called Gold Strike Hike, and basically, you start at by the Hoover Dam, and it culminates with you going down this ravine with ropes, and it's really cool because we've done it before. You and I, the Gold Strike hike. I don't know if you remember.
Is that the one with the railroad? Or it used to be a railroad there?
It used to be a railroad there, but then like if
Is
you
that
keep
what it's
going-
called? I thought it was like
there was
railroad hike or something.
I think it's because both the Gold Strike hike and the railroad hike like kind of like combine or something.
Why is it so hard to say railroad?
Railroad. It's up there with Spangled.
Shelley bought some seashells.
The Star Spangled Banner. Like it's up there with that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then if you go a little bit further out in your radius, up to like 4 or 5 hours, you can also hit Los Angeles, California. There's Phoenix, Arizona, Sedona.
Those are south, right? South. Yeah.
I would say Phoenix is like southeast.
Yes.
Yep, and
Arizona. Well, there is a little gem as well. I know that not a lot of people talk about it, but we have Laughlin.
I mean, I've never been there. I mean, what is there to do there?
Laughlin is like a baby Las Vegas in Laughlin borders an Arizona city called Bullhead City. And it is also like they built these casinos on the river.
Yeah, so I guess if you have more time, you can go like check out these other areas.
I say Laughlin was really popular during the summer for folks who want to experience Las Vegas kind of entertainment, but then like a little bit more for like the older population.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So again, people of all ages and party inclinations or none can find something to do here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
We did it!
We talked about
High
it.
five. Yeah! I don't know, is that even still a thing?
I don't know, I'm trying to vote. I'm doing it wrong.
Okay, so I think that's about it for this video. Thank you for watching. Thanks to my friend Joey.
Oh, thanks for the laugh. Thanks for the
Of course.
memories.
Anytime, buddy. And also thanks to the people that we interviewed for, you know, being on camera and letting us use their likeness in our video. So anyway, thanks. We'll see you next time. Bye. Keep waving. No, kidding.
Oh God.
Just keep waving, Joey. No.
Just keep waving. Seriously, this light was such a fail. It needs to be brighter. Like, seriously, I was like, I'm gonna send them a review, a scathing one. I'm like, it's not white enough, and they're gonna be like, why? I'm like, I need it to be whiter. I can't feel the privilege.